There's the 1 a.m. update on the storm here. I'll probably do one more before. I'll try to do one more in here, but we have some increasing wind gusts going on right now. Got a 41 mile an hour wind gust at Farmingdale here. And you can see along the Jersey Shore, we've got a 43 mile an hour wind gust. A 50 mile an hour wind gust there, where I saw it for a second. Where did it go? It was there a minute ago. All right, well, it was showing a 50 for a very brief amount of time there. Oh, there it is. 50 mile an hour wind gusts at Seagirt now. So, yeah, this is some pretty strong winds now that are being felt at the shores here. 40 mile an hour wind, 47 at this buoy. Let's see, we got 40. Does it give us wave heights? It's not going to give us wave heights. East-northeast at gusting to 47 miles an hour. So the winds are picking up. This is the radar, and this is exactly what I was expecting to happen. You see all this red now that's popped up now, and I've actually seen some lightning strikes in New Jersey as well over Atlantic County and Southern Ocean County. You can see this line of this heavy shower rain activity and probably thunderstorm activity here. This is all convective here in nature that is moving out. This is the unusual part to this storm. You can see again as that secondary gets going. You can clearly see on the radar. I don't have to explain it to you. You can see here this really heavy rain that is entering parts of into Burlington County, and that's going to be entering Ocean County shortly. Looking at the power outage situation, well, before we look at the power outage situation, let's go to the we're just going to show you this for a moment here, what it's like on the boardwalk right now at Seaside Heights, and you can see listen to that camera shake. It's like a hurricane right along the water. You see that camera shake. Well, that's a lot of wind right there. You can hear that. So that's the kind of wind we're dealing with right now, right on the coast. It's pretty incredible to see. See how long the power stays. But speaking of that, let's go to the power outage. We'll go locally right now. We've already cracked 1,000 power outages. We have 1,227 power outages right now on Long Island. We still have that outage in Manhasset, and then we have another one in Westbury that's affecting part of Westbury there, south of the train station. And you can see most of the outages here. Of course, middle of the island, North Shore, generally a few little ones on the South Shore. Here's one in Mastic Beach. But this is going to go up a lot. Actually, just updated to now 1120. But we'll see this number go up throughout the night. Looking at the latest power outage map from, you can see New York's at 12. Pennsylvania is at 67,000. And New Jersey is now up to 4766. And we can see we have 30,300 in Monmouth County, Ocean County, Burlington County. Atlantic County's got 277. You can see the winds are starting to do their damage here. That looks like a pretty big outage there in Monmouth County. I guess I should put Jersey Central Power and Light on the screen. First, before we do that, let's take a look at some of these other these cameras here to give you an idea of what the wind is like in our area here. Of course, yeah, we're having trouble getting these cameras to work, so I'll try one more time. Yeah, you can see the traffic light moving along pretty good there. Yep, you can see that. So that's the kind of wind that we're dealing with here, and you can see the wind, the rain just... I mean, yeah, I know this is like a nor'easter, but the convective element is something we usually don't have in a nor'easter. So that's what's a little unusual with this storm. And we are seeing that convective element right now. So looking at the radar, again, we will fresh this here. And it's not really showing too much over here, but over here, this is where the thunderstorm activity is, right over here. Over Philadelphia into New Jersey, and you can see it's even popping up over us too. So it's all just popping up right over us as we go through the night here. So it's kind of unusual because usually when we have a nor'easter, it's already formed. This is forming literally that energy, that horrible storm that caused so much destruction and headaches across the country is now redeveloping its secondary low right over us. So yeah, it's pretty significant, I think. I'd like to get some wave heights. It's annoying that I don't have any wave height reports here. Let's see if we can find some wave heights. So I got to go to marine. Here, we can get some wave heights here. Maybe they have some wave heights listed here in this roundup here. Let's see. See temperatures. All right. Feet. All right. So some of the sites are, Barnegat's reporting 10 feet. So we are seeing some of those waves, those seas come up. See, look at all these stations out of service. This is really unacceptable. Really is, considering that we got to deal with the, I don't know, they've really screwed up with that, because it's really important to have those stations functional for, sea surface temperatures and wave heights. You can see here, again, all that stuff going on. Let's still put up JCP&L. And we'll get their outage map here and see what they have here. Here we actually are reporting 5,000 customers out, but it looks like, yep, we have. And again, these are the areas that didn't get hit hard by the winds here. So you can see there's some outages there. Monmouth County, and there's one in Point Pleasant Beach as well. So these strong winds are already starting to do damage. And like I said, from now, we're going to go through at least probably 3 to 4 hours of this, at least, as things continue to get worse. And again, just looking at that Earth cam there, just showing you what's going on. It's pretty crazy. We could also look at Atlantic Highlands too as well. This one doesn't. Yeah, this one has sound. Not really. Can't really hear much, but you can sort of hear. Look at that flagpole moving. So this is a good. These are the kind of winds they're getting along the waterfront right now. So, and those winds are going to work their way in. All right, you can see it's already warmer there at 45 degrees versus the temperatures that are in our area. So we go back to this weather and hazard map. You'll see the temperatures are coming up over there. You can see you go further south. We've got 50s already. Get some of these wind gusts too. Pretty impressive. Again, so you got this, and then as you go into our area here, you'll see temperatures are only in the low 40s. Although you see it's a little warmer on the South Shore now, 43. So temperatures are starting to rise a little bit along the South Shore. We're starting to see those winds again pick up. And I'll have one more report for you tonight, this evening at dark. I'll say to call it tonight, but it's really this morning. But we'll have one report for you at dark in another hour. And we'll see what's going on here. But yeah, some of these wind gusts are pretty impressive, to say the least. 45 miles an hour at the coast here. These are some pretty strong winds that we're seeing tonight. And again, we're going to get that heavy rain. Let's update this radar one more time here. So we see that what's going on. It's all just developing right over us. Look at this. It's gotten even more intense now. So yeah, here it is, and it's already shifting east. So probably within the next hour, this is going to be here, and there could be some pretty strong winds embedded in these thunderstorms as well. We'll have to see. There might even be a severe thunderstorm warning issued for some of these. So if that happens, I'll come on here a little sooner. But that's it for now.